Back from the Brink, a series where we're going to get a gun for less than 100 quid and try and make it, as they've said, capable of going on a game shoot.
70 quid, private sale, poor condition, no box to fix choke.
From the very off, this is looking really bad. My blood pressure is currently through the roof after one screw. Currently, I'm already starting to regret this project, but it's going to be great. By Spanish. You're actually going to get something that's completely and utterly rotten all to hell. So we've got some real bad news as regards this gun. There is literally no way this gun would ever pass proof. I think I'm going to stop here. Stock's looking nice. The barrels, we've taken the majority of dents out. I think the real disappointing thing here is the fact that those barrels are just so far out of proof. However, before this gun gets hung on the wall, in the next episode, I'm going to go on out and shoot it one last time.
So we weren't supposed to be here, guys, actually. We had a very different plan for this third episode, and in reality, this one's actually probably going to be better for all of our mishaps. This gun wasn't supposed to be in the workbench. This gun was supposed to be on a little stand being shown off beautifully. However, before we actually took the chance to go out and film this beautiful showcase, if you like, we got the opportunity to go out pigeon shooting with this gun. So we took it.
So we're out on the last voyage of the James Rowe of High Street Barnstaple. And as soon as we got it out of the bag, shot them. As soon as we got it out of the bag, the pigeons have been devoid, apart from those two. We're going to take one last life with it, and then it'll be retired. But that might be easier said than done. This safety catch only works in a non-field environment. So this is I think it might be have to go back, and we're going to probably have to strip it and have another play for practicality reasons, but we'll give it another try.
Pigeons have been very difficult today, aren't they? They're not feeding.
They're not coming in hard. I mean, it's one of those things with decoying though, isn't it? It's not guaranteed.
No, it's about your fieldsman, you know, your craftsmanship, your fielding, and
a portion of luck from the pigeon side.
Back from the brink, time to kill a pigeon. Here we go.
I'm fairly sure we just shot the last pigeon of the day, although it would be rude not to sit here for another minute, seeing as that one came in quite so beautifully.
Yeah.
It's been hard work today.
It's been extremely hard work, mate. Really not playing ball. Not playing ball. But we've had plenty of carriages.
Oh, we've shot quite a few.
We've got a few down on the deck, but it's been hard work, mate, hasn't it? It's been hard work.
Yeah.
Some long shots, some tricky shots.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we were saying, is you do get the need to start shooting at stuff that you perhaps wouldn't do if the birds were coming in more consistently.
Yeah, yeah.
And the flip side is we killed a couple of real nice ones.
Yeah, some real stonkers. I think the biggest conclusion we've come to today is between the guns and the cartridges.
Yeah, and we've had it's been a good test of gear.
Yeah.
So we've had the Benelli M1 out, and the Benelli M1, and we've had the breeder, what used to be called the Grizzly, which is now called the B3.5 SM. And we've used an array of cartridges, but the majority being the Pigeon Extreme in fibres and plastics.
We found the fibres were better than the plastics,
yeah,
strangely.
They killed a bit harder, yeah.
Killing better.
The plastics were pulling feathers left, right and centre.
Yeah. Could be a little bit of driver error, but...
I mean, I'm willing to accept that somewhat, but it was too consistent to be anything other than...
As in to the point where we opened another box of fibre and started killing on the shot.
Yeah, literally straight away.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Been a good day.
Been a damn good day, thank you very much.
We're going to wrap it up.
let's go and pick some stuff up.
See what we've got. Count the bag.
As much as we had a couple of hours great time pigeon shooting with this gun, we had a couple of little issues with it. Firstly, the safety catch over the course of the hours stopped engaging. So to take a shot with your finger pushed on the safety was quite tasty actually. It was quite a difficult thing. And secondly, regardless of how kind you are to any gun in a pigeon hide, especially when there's two people involved, there's potential for little issues. So we've got a couple extra marks that we've got to iron out before we now do the showcase. Anyway, and that's why we're here. Showcase, and then hopefully we're actually going to go and test this thing in working order. The main issue here, more than anything in this project, is that I decided that I was going to touch the checkering in any way, shape or form. And it's such a rabbit hole that actually once you go down any section of it, you're stuck there. You really are. You need to suddenly spend your entire life checkering. I'm going to call it on that. I'm going to call it on that right now. And on that note, it's your first chance to have a proper look at this gun. Enjoy. And so essentially what was happening amongst a lot of the issues, the right hand barrel was light striking, but I sorted that, hopefully. And B, it wasn't actually going off safe. And I have a real feeling like, because now we've actually, you know, cleaned a lot of the rust off of this nasty thing, it's amazing what can happen when you give something a really intense clean. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the very back off of this, give this a touch of a polish, put it together, and hopefully that should work, fingers crossed. Little burr there, you see. Measured it, tested it, we know it's safe, we've actually tested it in the field, we know it goes bang. Let's just see if we can make it go bang more reliably. So we figured out what the problem was, we took it apart, we put it back together, and here she is, the row of Barnstaple, ready for her last voyage. Two pigeons moving. No, they're going miles away. They're going all the way to the other side. They couldn't go further away if they tried. Well, since the beginning, this gun, since the day and the moment I took it out of the box, has caused me nothing but nightmares and nothing has gone right. So I can't expect this vague attempt to try and go on a quick train. So, mistakes we've made across the course of this entire little series. Firstly, buying an English gun for under £100 was a mistake. Definitely should have stuck with Spanish, would have ended up with less issues, less work, less gunsmithery, less weakness in the gun. Secondly, both times I definitely should have tested it before taking it out on a whim. And this second time probably should have put more thought into taking it out rather than we'll just see if we can shoot some flying pigeons, because I mean, chances of seeing 6 deer just mooching around bang in the middle of the day, fairly minimal. I've seen 6 deer mooching around just in the middle of the day on this little walk. And a couple of buzzing pigeons at longish range that you might have a chance with a modern gun. Elite Impacts cartridges, old Elite Impacts cartridges, there was my other mistake. Shooting cartridges that are not ballistically efficient purely based on the fact that they're one of the softest loads I could find and had. Probably not a mistake, because I'm quite glad, because I've got all my fingers, my eyes and my toes, and I'm ready definitely for Series 2, when we might get a gun that's not quite so rotten. So I know there's going to be a lot of people who really said, you should have done this, you should have done that, and they are probably right. They really are probably right. Aesthetically and mechanically, this thing has been tidied up to a point that realistically it never should have been. It never should have been. And to invest the extra time in rubbing back the barrels, rubbing back the action, and actually doing a really nice job of colour hardening it would be a financial investment of thousands. And this gun just isn't worth it. And that's really sad to sort of say that this gun is going to retire in my hands after having bought it and hoping it was going to turn into something really good. So I don't think we're going to fully retire it, but it is definitely going to be a backbench gun. Let's shoot the target. See how it patterns through its choke barrel. Old cartridges smell good. Well, it's a strange old pattern, very, very dense through the bottom. Probably just shot a bit low, to be fair. Probably does shoot very low. Bit unusual for a side-by-side to shoot quite as low as this one did, but that's all right. So as you can see, guys, on this pattern plate, the density at that sort of 35-yard mark is absolutely spot on for very good, clean, consistent kills, which just goes to show that the missing that has been done has been by myself, and my complete ineptitude with a side-by-side that doesn't fit particularly well. I've had a great time working with this gun, I really have, and I'm very proud of the stage we've taken it to. And it's a gun that I'm very happy to pick up, look at, and put straight back down again. Let's hope the next one's a bit more of a user. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching, persisting and enjoying. And I must admit that this series has ended completely different to how we've originally intended it to. However, this whole project has gone completely differently to how we intended it to. Take care, goodbye, and we'll see you next time.